What's going on? It's Kevo Bato, and I'm back with another Batocera video. In today's video, we're going to be going over a topic that was actually the first video I ever posted. It's showing how to add games, ROMs, anything to your Batocera machine without another PC using Firefox and something called pzip. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First things first, you're going to need a keyboard and a mouse. I haven't found a way to get it to work without it, mostly because you need to type in what you need once you download Mozilla Firefox. That's really all you need. I'm doing this on Batocera version 39, so let's just get right into the file manager and get into what we need to do. Make sure you're connected to the Wi-Fi. Make sure you have the things that I just listed. All right, so click F1 to go into your file manager. And then what you're gonna do is go up to Applications. Once you click on Applications, you're going to click on Flatpak. Now, once this loads, you can just click OK on that. You're not going to see what you see here because you're not going to have anything downloaded. Or maybe you do, I don't know. But you're just going to go up here and search, and we'll search first for Mozilla. And we'll wait for a few minutes, a few seconds. All right, once it comes up, you see these green install buttons. It's going to be one for you. Just click it and install Mozilla Firefox. It might take a while, but once that's done, go back into the search bar and search pzip, P-E-A-Z-I-P, and wait for that to load. And the same thing, it should pop up with the green install button. Just click it, and once you do that, you're done. You've got the two things that we need to do what we need to do. Once you're done installing those, you're going to go down to the bottom corner and click close. That'll exit out of that, and we'll exit out of our file manager. The first thing I like to do is just update the games list anytime I add anything, so we'll do that here very quickly. And you will either have a ports folder or a Flatpak folder. In there, you should have Mozilla Firefox and you should have pzip. Now, you would think it'd be that simple. You'd think, all right, cool, I have all the tools I need. But for whatever reason, it isn't that simple. And if you add Firefox to your machine and don't follow the steps I'm about to tell you, then your downloads won't save. I don't know why that is. I'm not as smart as it may seem. I'm actually just a normal person, and I just do a lot of Google searching or a lot of trial and error. But if we go up here, or we go into settings and then we scroll down to downloads, it shows you the file path for where the download should save, but you won't see any of these options on the left here. It's almost like it's its own little file system, and it doesn't give you access to anything else. Or if you try to download anything, it just won't work. So what we'll do is we'll click F1 to go back into the file manager. You'll go up to Applications, click on Xterm, and you're going to type in exactly what I type in here, exactly how I type it in. Flatpak, space, override, space, dash, dash. There's no space in between those dashes. There's no space in between those dashes. File system, =, host, space, org.mozilla.firefox. And once you type it in just how you see it here and you click enter, nothing's going to happen. It's just a second line is going to come up underneath that, and it's just going to be ready to accept another command. So once that happens, you're just going to type in exit, and that'll get you out of there. All right, now that that's done, we're really off to the races. We'll close out the file manager and we'll go back into Mozilla Firefox. And now everything's going to be great. Everything's going to be golden. When you go to download something, it will save in the path way that I will show you. So very quickly, what we're going to do here is go up here. If you're going to click the 3-line bar and you're going to go down to settings. And then once you go down to settings, you can scroll down, and here is the file path. That's the file path. And if you want to change it, you can change it, but I just left it here and it shows you in the top where you need to go. Now that you know where your downloads go, we'll go in here and we will download a file and show you that it's working. So I'm going to blur this out here. Let's just say I backed up this Kirby Game Boy game and it's on the cloud. So I'm just retrieving my copy of my legally owned game from the cloud now. I'm just going to blur that out just in case, and Now you can trust me, So that's what's happening, behind the blur. Behind the blur. I'm doing this all in real time so that you can see, and I chose the Game Boy game because they're the fastest to download because they're small files. And I have finished downloading my file. Now what I'll do is, it came in a zip file, and even though Batocera can run zips for Game Boy games, I'll still go in here and show you me extracting it, because some files will be in 7-zip, or some files, some game consoles need the file to be extracted. In here, I'm just going to show you where the download is gone and show you that it did pop up. So there it is, Kirby's Dream Land there. And it is in a zip format currently, so .zip. So what we need to do is we need to extract it. So let's go in here, go into ports. We're not clicking on Firefox, we're clicking on PZip this time. Now PZip is just kind of like WinRAR or 7-zip. It's just gonna allow us to extract our folders, and our files, excuse me. So when you get in here, if you just go to the top of the directory, there's going to be a folder. It just says downloads. It's already there for us. And in there is our Kirby zip. You can click on it, click extract. And at the bottom, you can click OK. And boom, it's extracted the file. And so now we have 2 files in the downloads folder. So let's go back. We'll close out of PZip. And we will go into the file manager, F1 for file manager. And we're going to go into the directory that has the download that we just extracted. And there it is. Now we have 2 Kirbys. So one of them is zip and one of them is, boom, a Game Boy ROM file. So I have successfully downloaded, extracted, and now I'm just going and moving that file that I just downloaded into the Game Boy folder. I'm going to drag and drop it. And once I do that, I'm done. So we will close out of this and we'll test the game to make sure that, nothing weird or wonky happened. And we're done. So let's update our games list and open up this Game Boy game. There it is, Kirby Dream Land. What I'll do is I'll blur out this Nintendo logo that's about to pop up because I don't want any problems. I don't have time for that. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm just starting off, getting my feet wet, so let's just blur this out. That doesn't say Nintendo. All right. And there it is working. So hopefully by the end of this video, if you got this far, you now know what software you need and how to download, extract, and move files with no extra PC, just your Batocera machine. This is a video I had to do, and I want to thank a viewer that sent me this comment here. I'll leave it up now because he's the one that showed me that, hey, it's your first method, your first video isn't working anymore. With that being said, I'll catch you later.